There is something deeply comforting about autumn, especially in a small home. Not because a small space can hold more things, but because it can hold feeling more intentionally. In this video, we are not decorating for display. We are decorating for atmosphere, memory, softness, and ease. Room by room, we will explore 7 thoughtful design decisions that make a compact home feel warmer, calmer, and more elegant in fall. If you ever wanted a home that feels cozy without feeling crowded, this is where thoughtful styling begins. The first design decision is restraint. In a small home, the entryway sets the emotional tone immediately. If this space is crowded, the whole house feels smaller before anyone even steps inside. Fall decorating works best here when it is edited, not accumulated. A single stool, a narrow console, a warm lamp, a bowl of acorns, a small grouping of pumpkin can be enough. What makes a space feel refined is not abundance, but clarity. You want the entryway to say welcome in a quiet voice. When the first impression feels calm, the rest of the home begins to breathe more beautifully. A hallway in a small home often feels like a forgotten passage, but it has quiet power. The second design decision is vertical rhythm. Because the hallway is usually narrow, decorating outward can make it feel constrained, while decorating upward can make it feel graceful. A slim gallery of framed prints, a soft runner, a wall sconce, or a dried arrangement placed in the end of the corridor can pull the eye forward and calm the mind. Fall styling here should be subtle and atmospheric. The goal is not to stop the eye with clutter, but to guide it gently with warmth, structure, and visual continuity. The third design decision is to choose one focal point and let the room gather around it. In fall, the living room becomes emotional territory. This is where texture, conversation, reading, and evening light matter most. But in a small home, too many decorative moments can compete with one another. A refined room chooses one main anchor, perhaps the coffee table, the mantle, or the sofa corner. Then, surrounding details support that choice quietly. A folded plate throw, a candle, a stack of books, a bowl of mini pumpkins, and a branch of autumn leaves can be enough. When one focal point leads, the whole room feels calmer. In a small kitchen, fall should feel useful before it feels decorative. The fourth design decision is to layer texture rather than objects. A linen towel, a wooden cutting board, a ceramic crock, a bowl of pears, or a bundle of dried wheat can carry more atmosphere than shelves crowded with seasonal accessories. Small homes need surfaces that still work. The beauty of a refined kitchen corner comes from sensory detail: wood grain, warm pottery, soft brass, and the quiet richness of natural materials. Fall styling here is not performance, it is domestic calm. It should feel as though the room is ready for tea, soup, bread, and an ordinary beautiful evening. A reading corner does not need much space to feel deeply luxurious. The fifth design decision is emotional softness. Fall is felt through texture as much as color, and nowhere is that more important than a quiet chair by a window or a lamp. A throw, a footstool, a side table, a candle, and one meaningful object can create a complete emotional world. In small homes, these little corners matter because they tell us the home is for living, not just for looking. The room becomes more refined when comfort is intentional. A beautiful home should not only impress the eye, it should invite the body to exhale. At a small dining table, elegance comes from breathing room. The sixth design decision is scale. Fall tables can easily become overcrowded, especially in the compact homes where every inch matters. A runner, two candle holders, a low bowl of pears or gourds, and one branch of arrangement are often enough. You want conversation to remain in the center of the table, not decoration. For women who have lived long enough to know that beauty and comfort must coexist, this matters deeply. A refined table does not perform abundance, it offers welcome. It says there is a place for you here, and there is calm enough for you to enjoy it slowly. A tiny patio or a small balcony can become one of the most emotionally generous places in a small home. The seventh design decision is continuity. When the outdoor area reflects the same warmth and restraint as the interior, the entire home feels larger and more complete. A blanket on a chair, a lantern on the floor, a crate of pumpkins, a pot of autumn branches, or a small outdoor candle moment can transform the atmosphere. The goal is not to decorate heavily, but to create a pause. A small outdoor corner in fall should feel like a breath between busy hours, a place where the season can be felt gently. In a small bathroom, seasonal styling should be nearly whispered. This room teaches us that fall does not always need obvious symbols. Sometimes it enters through tone, material, and light. A warm hand towel, a wood stool, a candle, a small vase of dried grass, and one subtly printed textile can be enough. The refinement comes from restraint and sensory balance. In a compact bathroom, too many decorative pieces will only shrink the room visually. But a few soft and thoughtful autumn notes can make daily rituals feel cared for. This is how a small home becomes more than pretty. It becomes nurturing, room by room. A bedroom in fall should never feel busy. It should feel softened. Here, the room benefits from the same principle that worked best in mature design: quiet layering. A coverlet, a wool throw, warm neutral bedding, a candle on a nightstand, and perhaps one small arrangement of dried leaves or wheat are enough. The beauty of a refined autumn bedroom is that it feels restful first and seasonal second. In a small home, the bedroom must protect calm. The mind and body need visual gentleness here. This is not a place for decorative noise, and it is a place for color, texture, and light. Help the season settle gently around you. The final room is a reminder that livable beauty is not reserved for showpieces. Even a laundry room deserves care. In a small home, utility spaces influence the emotional quality of everyday life more than we often realize. A woven basket, a wood shelf, a candle, a dried arrangement, or a softly patterned textile can bring warmth without disrupting function. This is where the larger message of fall decorating becomes complete. Refinement is not about excess, it is about intention. When even the practical corners of the home feel calm and considered, the entire house becomes more coherent, more personal, and more deeply comforting to live in.